Alright folks, let's dive into this review. First up, we need to talk about the new iPad slimness. At last week's Apple event, this was the feature that had everyone buzzing. And seriously, you can see why. This thing is crazy slim. To give you some context, it's slimmer than my M1 Pro iPad, slimmer than my iPhone by a surprising margin, and even slimmer than my old iPod Nano. Yes, it's that slim. It's also thinner than the new Apple Pencil Pro that attaches to it and the MacBook Air when folded up. But the big question on my mind, and probably yours too, is how it compares to the MacBook Air when you attach it to the new Magic Keyboard case. Well, I tested it, and they're practically the same. The MacBook Air is still a tiny bit slimmer, but we're talking a hair's breadth here. It's negligible. Weight-wise, there's barely any difference, and even after weighing them, the iPad Pro with the case is just 20 grams heavier. When you toss it into a backpack, you won't notice a thing. Now I know some of you are wondering, why make the iPad Pro even slimmer? It was already pretty sleek. Wouldn't this impact durability? After using it for 4 or 5 days, I can say it's generally much nicer to use. It feels lighter and is easier to hold or write on while walking around. Plus, slipping it into a backpack with the keyboard attached is a no-brainer now. No worries about the weight. Battery life was another concern. A slimmer device usually means a smaller battery, right? This iPad doesn't have as big a battery as before, but thanks to the new M4 processor, you still get the same 10 hours of battery life. That's what we had before, and it's perfectly fine with me. No issues there. I've gone through a full day, sometimes even 2, without needing a charge. Durability-wise, sure. Some YouTubers will probably try to bend and break it for views, but in regular use it feels just as sturdy as previous models. I treat my tech well though. I don't throw it around, but I do toss it into my bag quickly, sometimes with heavy camera gear. So far, no issues, but I'll keep an eye out and update you in a future review. Speaking of the Apple Pencil, the new Apple Pencil Pro might be the star of the show for me. It looks and feels the same, but has some cool new features. You can rotate it close to the iPad to change your brush or pen, which mimics using a real paintbrush. It also has haptic feedback and pinch controls, making it easier to switch tools and undo actions quickly. However, it's not backward compatible, so if you want to use it, you'll need the new iPad Pro. So, is it worth the upgrade? If you're a creator not yet on an M-series iPad, definitely. It's a future-proof investment. If you're just using it for content consumption or general tasks, the decision is tougher. And if you already have an M-series iPad, it might be worth waiting to see what updates come from WWDC next month. Alright, that's a wrap on my thoughts after a week with the new iPad Pro. Make sure to subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you in the next one.